Welcome, everyone, to the Telarus Tuesday call for June 30th, 2020. And I have a proposal for everyone regarding the second half of this year, which begins tomorrow. You remember in the third Star Trek movie, The Search for Spock, where the USS Enterprise, Starfleet Registry number NCC, is destroyed near the movie's end. Well, when then Admiral Kirk and his officers return to Earth, Kirk is demoted to captain and given command of a new, nearly identical Starship Enterprise, registry number NCC 1701A. So that's my proposal for the year 2020. Let's decommission it, be done with it, and instead set sail on a replacement year, 2020A, for the next 6 months. I think it's brilliant. Who's with me? I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus. Thank you for joining today's event. Last Tuesday, we featured an exciting and thought-provoking discussion with Convergia. They're a Pan-American telecom and IoT carrier, Pan-American meaning that Convergia covers countries in both North and South America, among others. Convergia is actually a local CLEC in the US, Canada, Mexico, and South America, but Convergia also offers an impressively wide range of IoT products around the globe. We learned how Convergia's CXC Smart Asset Tracking platform can be used for your clients' practical applications. And when coupled with CXC SIM service, your clients will have 24/7 connectivity anytime, anywhere. You can find out more about the Convergia value propositions on last week's Telarus Tuesday call. It's recorded and you can access it anytime in your Telarus partner back office. Today, it's always one for the Tuesday call record books when Telarus VP of Marketing Amy Bailey drops by. Now, I've performed meticulous research into the history of our calls, and when Amy is the presenter, it seems that everybody wants to join the call live or listen to the call's recording later, and there's no secret why. Amy always brings more ways for partners to grow their business and to make more money. Today's call is no exception. Amy will be here in a few minutes, joined by another fan favorite, Telarus Director of Marketing Events, Stephanie Call. Stephanie and Amy have exciting news to share regarding our Telarus Partner Summit. Their announcement and presentation will happen in just moments on today's Telarus Tuesday call. As always, we invite you to log into the video link and the live chat platform to see all of today's valuable information, including new marketing video, and to submit your questions and comments for today's presenters. Well, you've probably already had this experience during the past month or so. You or a family member wants to plan a vacation for a few months down the road, but with everything going on in the world, you can't come up with a destination. Or if you've been really housebound, the destination may no longer matter. Now, here's a few actual city names that I've looked at. Why, Arizona? Why not, North Carolina, actual cities, and my personal favorite, Bat Cave, also in North Carolina. I think I know where I'm going. In many households, just get me out is becoming an often heard refrain. Well, let me offer a suggestion for next March. Get to it, Doug. Plan a trip to the beaches of St. Lucia with Telarus. It's our very special President's Club trip, and our suppliers will make it easy for you to qualify for this award and trip. You can either sell a combined 100K in Telarus MRR this year, or sell a specified amount with one of the individual sponsoring suppliers shown here on your screen. As you can see from the list, there are many terrific and easy ways to qualify, and a few of our partners have already qualified, both ways, in fact. Every sale counts toward qualifying for this amazing trip. Don't miss the opportunity to join Telarus next March in St. Lucia for the 2020 President's Club. Well, as many of you know, Telarus partners are doing a tremendous amount of business in Canada. And today we'd like to give a shout out to our newest suppliers available to your Canadian customers. Avaya a global provider of business collaboration and communication solutions, providing unified communications, contact centers, networking, and related services to companies of all sizes. Avaya creates fresh, innovative engagement solutions on the hottest technologies, whether in the cloud or on-prem. TCN is your client's call center solution in the cloud. TCN provides multi-channel, customizable inbound, outbound, and IVR solutions. Their cutting-edge technology combined with client-driven adaptability and unparalleled pricing structure has transformed traditional contact centers into a streamlined, cloud-based solution. OmniNet is full-service cybersecurity from the OmniNet cloud to your client's network and through any gateway. The OmniNet cloud is a multi-layered, sophisticated security stack that inspects all traffic using up to a half dozen industry-leading security engines and blocking any malware, malicious content, threats, or intrusions. Versature provides the highest quality cloud-based business phone solutions to Canadian customers. Hardware is included, international calling to 40 countries is included. Versature offers a suite of integrations to SaaS products as well as their own proprietary line of data analytics tools. And TalkDesk is cloud call center software for innovative enterprises. Engage with customers anytime, anywhere, in any channel using any device while seamlessly integrating with critical systems. TalkDesk improves the customer experience with their AI-driven suite of applications to help customers boost performance and accelerate business processes. Telarus is proud to offer these new suppliers to our partners with clients doing business in Canada. Take a look at their exciting offerings for your next opportunity and take it to your Telarus partner support manager or to Brian O'Shab, Telarus's regional VP for Canada. Well, today I have the honor of recognizing the Telarus partners who've put up the top wins of the past week, some amazing sales that deserve our congratulations and thanks. Taking this week's third position, Telarus recognizes and congratulates Daniel Major, president of Last Mile Strategies, a Telarus Silver partner in Alexandria, located in almost the exact geographic center, that's true, of the state of Louisiana. Dan and Last Mile Strategies closed a fantastic sale of, well, it's just about everything offered by Mettel. Ethernet, UCaaS, SD-WAN, fixed wireless, DSL, it's all there. Mettel is the smart choice to simplify the creation of a super network with advanced services to increase productivity, empower workforces, and improve operational efficiencies. It's one managed service to future-proof your client's business. Last Mile Strategies calls themselves a group of reformed telecom insiders focused on providing clear, simple, strategic direction for businesses. In addition to telecom brokerage services, LMS helps clients develop and execute a holistic IT strategy and provides project management for their sold solutions. Congratulations, Dan Major and Last Mile Strategies. You're nothing short of awesome. It's a spectacular Mettel sale. And in this week's second position, Telarus congratulates Todd Graham and all of the team at MicroAge, a Telarus Gold partner out of Tempe, Arizona. Todd and the MicroAge team posted a tremendous sale of contact center services from Veracity to a client in the risk management industry. Veracity helps clients transform their contact center into a strategic business asset. Using their omni-channel, cloud-based solution with predictive analytics, it improves customer experience and lowers costs. MicroAge experts partner with their clients to help them prepare for whatever comes next, whether it's connected workforce, professional assessments, managed IT services, or the MicroAge private cloud. Their decades of industry-leading experience and certifications across technologies and verticals generate new approaches, lasting results, and relationships built on trust. Congratulations to the team at MicroAge on this outstanding Veracity win. And taking the top spot on the Telarus leaderboard, Telarus congratulates Eric Chan, he's the founder and CEO at Laraday Cloud Group. Jason Walters, founder and managing partner of Cloud Warriors, and Chris Nebel, president of Cloud Warriors. Laraday and Cloud Warriors closed an absolutely massive sale of call center software from Five9 to a client providing services to the healthcare industry. Five9 is the intelligent cloud contact center, enabling agents to be more effective in customer interactions. Smart dialers, intelligent omnichannel routing, on-screen customer info. Five9 provides everything needed, including IVR, reporting, CRM integrations, and more. Laraday Cloud Group and Cloud Warriors are their clients' trusted partner for innovation and digital transformation. They're on a mission to create jobs for U.S. military veterans. Their team of experts will strategize with clients, assess relevant technologies, and craft scalable plans with the objectives of increased productivity, enhanced security, and lowered costs. Congratulations, Eric Chan, Jason Walters, and Chris Neville of Cloud Warriors and Laraday Cloud Group on this magnificent Five9 win. It is our top Telarus sale of the week. And as always, thanks to all of our Telarus suppliers who continue to place their business and their trust with us. Telarus is built for you. There is some excellent training available from our Telarus suppliers this week, and here are 4 such opportunities that caught our eye. First up, today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, a very important hour with Natural Wireless on how to make a fortune with fixed wireless access. This special presentation will show you the gap filled by this product and why businesses need this type of connection. You'll learn about voice and video transmission over fixed wireless access and the speed this product can support. All your questions answered so you can make your fortune with the fixed wireless access from Natural Wireless happens today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Then later today, beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern, a major announcement from Spectrum Business. Now, Spectrum is launching its Spectrum Mobile product on Wednesday, and today you'll be given all of the information needed to successfully market and sell the Spectrum Mobile product right away. You'll learn about the product, the value proposition, features and pricing, and order submission. Prepare today as this new product launches tomorrow. Spectrum Mobile, the trading is today at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, July 1st, 2020A, at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, there's special trading from CBTS on enabling your clients with the Checkpoint CloudGuard Connect managed service offering. CBTS and Checkpoint are leveraging their partnership for this managed solution. Built on world-class security and award-winning management, CloudGuard Connect will benefit customers looking to secure their VMware SD-WAN infrastructure powered by VeloCloud, now part of VMware. Trading is Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And later Wednesday, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, Net2Phone returns with powerful trading on winning larger deals with Microsoft Teams users. Adoption of Microsoft Teams has accelerated, creating an enormous opportunity for partners. Net2Phone's native integration, enhanced capabilities, and price point are all perfectly primed to enhance the Microsoft Teams experience. This training will show you Net2Phone's direct routing and UCaaS capabilities and the enhanced features users simply can't get with Teams alone. Find out how to make Teams work for your clients. Net2Phone training Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. The details and registration links for these and for many other live and recorded learning opportunities are all in your Telarus partner back office at agent.telarus.com. And as always, we have a boatload of valuable spiffs available to Telarus partners right now, and each week we pass along some of the best. Here are 3 to consider as you evaluate your clients' needs. First up, an offer from Xultis, delivering leading-edge, comprehensive, unified communication solutions that are flexible, easy to use, and cost-effective. Xultis is offering a 3x MRR spiff on sales of Xultis fully hosted cloud offerings. 3x MRR spiff on fully hosted cloud from Zultis now through July 15th. And then next from Dialpad, a cloud business phone system that combines the power of voice, video, messaging, and meetings across all devices on one seamless platform. And for new customers with annual prepay, Dialpad is offering a 6x MRR bonus on qualifying 3-year deals activated before July 31st. Or get a 4x spiff on all deals with just a minimum 2-year agreement. Work from anywhere with 6x MRR spiffs from Dialpad. And finally, Rackspace Technology is offering a special bonus of 1x commission on qualified deals of $10,000 or more in MRR closed before December 31st on a minimum 1-year term. It's the Rackspace Technology single tenant spiff. Rackspace Technology experts get to know your clients, what they do and how they do it before bringing them, let's call it a highly opinionated custom solution. Take advantage of Rackspace Technology's 2 decades of experience and earn more, a 1x commission on deals of 10K MRC or greater now through December 31st. These and many more fantastic deals from our suppliers can all be found at promos.telarus.com. Well, today I'm very happy to welcome Telarus VP of Marketing, Amy Bailey, to our Telarus Tuesday call. She's joined by Stephanie Call, Director of Marketing Events at Telarus. And if you have a great time at our events, it's very likely that Amy and or Stephanie had a role in its planning. They're here today with important announcements and information about the upcoming Telarus Partner Summit. Amy, Stephanie, welcome to our Tuesday call.
Thanks so much, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Big announcements today. Can't wait to hear what's going on.
So like Doug said, we're here today to talk about the Race to the Summit Season 2. Unfortunately, in light of everything that's going on in the world, we have decided to pivot our annual Partner Summit event, which was supposed to take place in Nashville. Nashville currently is not allowing groups of more than 250 to gather, and I think with the way things have been going, they will stay that way for some time. So we were looking at trying to go to Dallas because Dallas was open about 10 days ago, and we decided to have that brainstorm. Then over the course of the weekend, Dallas, had a rough time about a week ago, and so we decided just to make this all virtual. One of the things that I think that we are excited about that's different than a lot of other virtual events is, this isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. This is a 16-week educational program for you to really take your education and learning to the next level. So, I think we've all been on those virtual events. It's a 3-day event. They expect you to sit at your your desk for, 8 hours a day and be watching these videos, and it's just not realistic. What happens is, I got on one the other day. It was really great. I watched this amazing speaker who, was a former military and government person, and it was fantastic. He ended. There was a 5-minute or so break in between the next one. I went and started to do email. I totally got sidetracked and didn't end up going back on the rest of the day. And so we didn't want that to happen to you here. And so all of our events will be served up live, but always have a combination of a virtual event kind of backing it up. So there'll be ways that you can watch, on your own time when it's free. There are sometimes like our Jeopardy game where they're live and we want you to watch live because you have a chance to win some prizes if you're on live. But if you can't catch it, there's still a great educational learning opportunity, and you can go in and watch it after the fact. So we do have one piece that we would love to share with you today. It's a little bit different. I think it gives you a little bit of an idea of our kind of campy Telarus culture. Hopefully you know us and love us for that. So Steph, if you'll go ahead and go to the next slide and then play. This is Bryce Hayes, our SVP of Operations, and it says here that he and I wrote this song. Actually, Roger Blome wrote this song, and Doug and I made a few little Bryce and I made a few little modifications to it. But we'd love to have you indulge us and let you play you this song. Go ahead, Steph.
This is called Roger's Song. It's an original work by Bryce Hayes and A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the travel used to make Roger smile. And I knew if he had his chance that he could make them people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made him shiver. COVID-19 makes him quiver. Bad news on the doorstep. Pandemic killed the two-step. I can't remember if he cried when Stark told him the streets were shuttered on all sides. Something touched him deep inside. The day travel died. So bye, bye.
All right, Steph, we're going to go ahead and pause that. I'm not sure what happened. We tested this earlier and it all worked fine, so I'm not sure what happened there. We will go ahead and post this for you to be viewed later. I promise you it's definitely worth the 2 minutes of the view. So Steph, you go ahead and go to the next slide for us. So our season 2 Race to the Summit, we are going to do another first place prize of $25,000 or a 3-year lease on a Tesla. This will be awarded on December 2nd. Remember, our first season of Race to the Summit is ending on August 12th, where we will award the first place prize this time on that date. We also are adding, both for this season and for next season, a bunch of other top prizes. We're watching everybody that are just battling for the top place. We want to make sure that that you guys have opportunities to win, even if you're not number one. So you'll see on the next slide here that there's prizes for 2nd through 10th place. Those will be $1,000 prizes awarded. We'll also have random drawings on the Tuesday call. And so a little bit later, we're actually going to do one of those where we'll do a random drawing for everybody who has been playing so far to be able to get some opportunities for some fun prizes today as well. Next slide. So again, like we talked about, this is an educational marathon. There's over 70 suppliers participating. We've added for season 2 some Telarus race legs. One of them will be Call Your SPDM. One will be Learn About How Telarus Can Help Grow Your Business. We'll also have some executive legs. We've been hearing from you that you're looking at some educational sessions that can help you grow your business that are maybe not supplier focused. Things like marketing, how to do SEO, how to do email campaigns, operations, legal issues, finance, how to read a P&L, how to, balance a budget, things like that, HR, hiring. We also had a request from the sales team that they said their partners are looking for some sales training courses. So we'll definitely be, putting some of those in there as well. So again, this is an educational marathon. This isn't just a game. We've tried to gamify it because we know salespeople tend to be very competitive and they like to have fun and be challenged, but you don't have to go in there with the intention of trying to win $25,000. You can say, you know what, I'm going to use this as a great way to get educated. Slide. One of the things we're going to talk about is Fun Fridays. Stephanie, why don't you go get ahead and give them a little bit of information about the Fun Fridays we're looking at.
Sure. So our idea is to do something fun every Friday, something later in the afternoon that you can bring the whole family in and watch together, just something to end the week on a fun note. So we will have different things like different types of concerts, probably a comedian or two, magicians. We might have a top chef doing a cooking hour, some keynote speakers. So a wide variety of things. We're open for suggestions. If there's something you have in mind or that you think would be amazing, then let us know and we'll try to incorporate that. But we're going to kind of mix it up and just have something fun for everyone to end their week.
Exactly. Slide. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to ask you to register soon. We've been working on that all morning, so if it's not ready right now, check back in an hour or so. I think we're pretty close. But the first 300 participants who register, these are partners, sorry, suppliers, we love you too, but we're only going to give these to partners. First 300 partners who register will get a wireless charging mouse pad. So we hope that you'll put this on your desk, that you'll look at it every day. It'll remind you to go back into the app every day and look at the great new educational content. There's a shortcut link there, Telarus.com/RTTS2. That's Race to the Summit 2. You can watch your email for more details. There will be a link in the newsletter. I think that it was going out. We'll also put this out as an email just to our partners. So would love to have you register quickly. One of the things we're going to ask you in there is, what is your favorite style of music? We want to make sure that we get some, good variety on there for those Fun Friday calls. We're going to ask you which suppliers you'd like to talk to. We'll still be booking those one-on-one conversations for you with the executive leadership of our suppliers who are sponsoring. We want to make sure that you have you're getting the people that you want to talk to. So take some time, really fill that out carefully, and make sure that you're answering all those questions for us. Next, please. The other thing that we're doing is we are creating a really amazing swag box. If you know Telarus, we're known for amazing swag. That is all due to the amazing Stephanie Call. Stephanie finds great swag for us. So Stephanie, tell us about some of these items that you've chosen here.
Yeah, so these are kind of examples. There will be other items as well, but we kind of just wanted to show you some of the things we're thinking about and get you excited. We have decided to send everyone an e-bag backpack. If you're not familiar with those, they're amazing. So you will get one of those. We have a cool little lantern that you can take on summer nights, camping or out in the backyard. It also has a Bluetooth speaker built into it. We have some noise canceling headphones. And then there will be a bunch of other surprises in there as well that we will be sending out to everybody that's participating in the race.
So again, we want to encourage you to register and to get involved in this, because it will be definitely worth your while there. We are still going to have our awards ceremony. We couldn't let 2019 pass by and not recognize our amazing partners, our amazing suppliers, who make all of this possible. So we will start with a keynote speaker. We'll have our President's Club Awards, we'll have our Top Partner Awards, and we'll have our Suppliers Choice Awards. So with the keynote speaker, I'm excited to announce that we have decided on Doc Henley. Next slide, Steph. So he is the founder of a charity called Wine to Water. I was actually just looking at their LinkedIn post yesterday that they just hit their 1 millionth person that they have provided clean water to. And they do things both here and abroad. They've actually been working right now really hard on creating clean hand washing stations. As you can imagine, if you don't even have that access to clean water to drink, it's going to be really hard for you to be able to keep COVID at bay by doing hand washing. And so they've set up these whole new ways where people in remote villages can actually have hand washing stations as well as clean water. We will be buying hundreds of his books, and that will also go in the box, in the swag box from one of our wonderful suppliers who will sponsor that for you. So excited to have you meet Doc. He's amazing. If you're one of our lucky folks who is in Orange County here with me for one of our TIC events, Doc actually did speak at that event, and we built some of his filters that we're able to send out around the world. We'll be building 500 more filters at some of our remote locations as we do our awards ceremony remotely kind of across the country and the world. Next slide. We also have, this year is our year of transformation, and it didn't go quite like we wanted for lots of different reasons, but we want to make sure that we still have a charity focus and a component to everything that we're doing. Wine to Water is obviously a nonprofit. If you've attended our pit stop events, we've offered Wine to Water and Be the Match as places that you can direct some funds to. We have some other ideas that came up. I was on the SPDM call yesterday. They came up with the Wounded Warriors Project, Gabriel's Angels, Telecom for Change, which is Operation Underground Railroad that helps prevent human trafficking. And so we'd love your suggestions. You can give us your suggestions at Telarus.com/charity. We'll ask you for the name of the charity and the URL for them. So it's anonymous. You don't have to tell us who you are, but if you'd like to give us an impassioned reason why you'd like that to be your charity, you're always welcome to email marketing@Telarus.com. We really want to, help our charities out. They're having a tough time right now with COVID, and donations are way down. So we want to continue to support them. And then we're going to ask you one more help is our Telarus Supplier Choice Awards. And this link was in the supplier or in the partner newsletter that went out yesterday. We have 5 different awards that we ask you to vote on. Our best overall supplier, our best new supplier, our top local channel manager. This is the person that's, getting you quotes, coming to your events, helping you out with things. We have the top national channel manager, so those people that are kind of the big wigs. And then we have the top channel chief. This is not a Telarus employee. I noticed that some people put in there Adam Edwards or Christina Curtis. This is a channel chief from a supplier. So, if you know some of those folks, feel free to nominate them. You can leave any one of them blank if you're passionate about one, but not another. You don't have to answer all 5 questions, but we would love to get your input on this. So be sure to get those votes out for us. Next slide. So that's all we have for you today. Doug, any questions that have come in on the chat, or any questions that you came up with? I know you've attended a lot of partner summits over time, and we're trying to pivot here. Stephanie and I are very used to that word. We're pivoting.
It's the word of the year, I think. Amy, Stephanie, great presentation. I know we've been looking forward to giving our partners more information about Partner Summit here for the last little while. With everything going on, it's been a difficult challenge to try to determine what we were going to do and that we could finally announce. I think I speak for so many of the partners when we say that this is just a wonderful way to incorporate everything that everyone loves about Partner Summit in the way that we have to do things for the next little while. So terrific job on this and exciting announcements today. I'm really excited about the fact that we've taken everything that people love about Partner Summit, turned it into sort of a virtual version, but including many of the things that people love. And I want to just talk for a second, because you were mentioning it just a minute ago about the charity aspect of it. This is something that we added to the mix here in the last few years. And since most partners don't hear what happens after the fact, could you fill us in a little bit on some of the feedback received from some of the Telarus charity events that we've had in these last prior years?
Stephanie, you want to take that? You want me to?
Well, I think this year was the main year that we focused on charities at every single event. I know, Amy, you were in California with Wine to Water. It was very popular. Partners loved going through and making water filters. In the past as well, we have raised money for charities at our golf tournaments. Sometimes we are looking to partners to find a charity that they're passionate about, and we focus on that charity in that local city or region. So that has been very appreciated. I know as a company, we focused on charity events at our town hall event. That's all our internal employees. I know one year we did capes for Primary Children's Hospital here in Salt Lake City, and Sean and I had the pleasure of taking those and delivering them up to the hospital, and they just loved them, and watched the kids light up to see those things and how appreciative the nurses were. Definitely makes it worthwhile.
There's so much that we're able to receive from events such as Partner Summit and so many others that Telarus does. This is a wonderful opportunity for partners and suppliers and all of us as employees to give something in the process of doing all of that and make some tremendous contributions to the lives of others. The primary focus of Partner Summit, of course, has always been to help our partners build their business and to grow as partners and agents and to do better in what they're trying to do. Talk just a little bit about some of the focus that we've had in the events that have been scheduled. Yes, there's gamification involved, but as you mentioned, Amy, the structure of this is really designed to help partners ultimately grow their business and to profit, correct?
Absolutely. We've really taken a different look with this and tried to get you access to some things that you might not have access to previously. So the C2C talks have been incredible, where you really get a chance to listen to one of our executives talk to, a channel chief or leader from one of the other organizations. And so I know we've done those with 8x8 and Telesystem and Ring Central and Vonage, and we've done a number of these. We are putting those in the Race to the Summit. We are giving our suppliers a little extra love and kind of, using those as a carrot to put out there on LinkedIn to make sure that everybody is seeing that those are available, and there's great content like that in the Race to the Summit. I will tell you, if you see that on LinkedIn and you're not playing the race, hop over, join the race, and then watch it there. When you watch things in the app, you'll actually get credit for them, and that's how you get your points. So, would love to encourage you to do that. But yeah, some great content. The engineering podcasts, Doug, are incredible. I mean, Josh Lepresto and his team are getting online with engineers from the suppliers and really doing some great deep dives. I'll be honest, I don't always understand all of what they're talking about, but I'm hearing great feedback from the partners on that. The third thing I think that has been, kind of the surprise to me was we've done some incredible certifications we've put in the race with Rapid Scale specifically. These are like 4 to 6 hour long certifications. This is not a small time commitment. And yet every single partner that I've talked to that's completed these have said it was well worth their time, very educational, very a great overview about cloud. It wasn't just about Rapid Scale. It was, here's all the things you need to know. Here's everything that's going on out there. Here's where Rapid Scale fits in a little bit at the end, but it's a very educational session. So definitely encourage people to log into the app, play around. There is a video on our website about how to use the app. It gives you a little bit of some navigation tips there as well, but lots of great content. You're right, Doug.
Our suppliers have invested a tremendous amount in this, both in terms of the content that they're providing as well as sponsoring many of these events. You'd mentioned earlier in the presentation the executive legs of this as well, and I will never forget the transparency that has been shown by Telarus executives watching Adam and Richard and Patrick talk about how they have approached managing Telarus during the COVID outbreak and everything else that we've experienced this year. There's tremendous opportunity for partners to learn how to run their own businesses in listening to these sessions with our Telarus executives and how they have managed this growing business through all of these events as well. That's going to be a huge part of Summit.
Absolutely. We've heard from a lot of partners who've said, when I got into this business just because I like to sell, and I didn't really realize all the impacts of things that I was going to have to deal with. Anything from us helping people out with their PPP applications and, coming up with a flyer that talked about how to do that, or talked about, the different opportunities that suppliers were offering with COVID. There's lots of great opportunities that we're going to have in season 2 around, kind of running your business and making sure that you have strong financials, that you're strong operationally, that you've got a great marketing plan. All of those things we will build into this race and have some fun surprises in there along the way.
And for so many partners, in addition to the education received and the opportunities to participate in fun events, it's that networking. It's the chance to talk with other partners, to share ideas about how to grow business, how to take advantage of opportunities. I think with our Fun Fridays and some of the other interactive and networking events that we're providing, that flavor of Partner Summit will still be there, correct?
Absolutely, Doug. It'll always be there. That's who we are. That's in our core. So we've figured out other ways for people to be able to network together. Right now in Race to the Summit, we don't have suppliers having logins. We saved that on purpose so that in season 2, your channel managers will be part of the app. You'll be able to connect with them. You'll be able to get points for doing that, and really be able to develop some relationships there that I think are so important. And like you said, those Fun Fridays are great opportunities. We have our speed laps, which are fun opportunities to get to know each other. Same with the pit stops. And we'll also be doing some fun other activities. We've done a couple episodes, or one episode so far, of Jeopardy. We'll be doing our second one on July 10th. That's limited to 500 people, and we do give away $10,000 in prizes for that. So definitely encourage you to get registered for Jeopardy. Stephanie just did some research on a really fun poker game that we're going to look into for season 2 as well, where our suppliers can sponsor a poker table. You can get in with like $10,000 in chips that we'll give you, and then the winner will get some great prizes. So really excited to do some things that still allow you to be, networking and having fun and really enjoying the Telarus family.
The man who runs the East, Joe Galuzzi, is asking if we can let the partners know how to get the app for their phone so they can fully participate in all of this.
So it's kind of funny. We keep saying app. It's really just an online portal, a URL that you can go to. And so you don't really have to download an app on your phone or anything like that. You can download the Click app, but you don't have to. You can just go to your web browser. We find that these days people are really at their computers a lot more. They're really not out and about on their phones. And so kind of having it as a tab on your browser, and every day you just start and go there and go through kind of what the new fresh things are for the day. We do add new things every week. We will be sending out an email every week saying, hey, here are the top 5 things we think you should look at this week. I'll give you a hint. One of those is probably always going to be a Fun Friday because we think that those are so important for us to have kind of that mental relief. But yeah, we're definitely working to make sure that people know about it. It's easy to get onto, but that URL is the way to go.
I think that's awesome. Christina Curtis down in Texas is asking if we can repeat the information about the watch parties.
Sure. So we are looking at creating watch parties. We're working closely with folks like Christina, the SPDMs, to determine where it's safe to do so. Christina's come up with a great idea that she knows of somebody who does kind of like a drive-in movie type thing where we can broadcast Doc Henley's speech and the awards up on a big screen TV, and you can sit in your car and tune in on the radio, or you could bring a lounge chair out and socially distance that way. So we're working with each SPDM. We understand that in some parts of the country it's just not going to be possible for us to get together in person, and so we'll have it broadcast live to your home through the app. But if it is possible to get together in person, we definitely want to encourage people to do that. We know that reaching out and being part of a community is very important for all of us. And so where that's safe, we're definitely looking into that. That will be on Thursday, August 13th. It will start kind of around the lunchtime hour. Doc Henley will go on at noon in Utah. So that would be 11 in California, out to 2 in the East Coast. And don't make me do the math for Australia and Canada, or Australia and the UK, because I'll probably get that wrong. But definitely watch for more information on that. And if that sounds like something you'd like to do, or you have any ideas for your SPDM on how that could be done safely, right now, they'd love to hear from you, or we'd love to hear from you.
Excellent. We're talking with Amy Bailey and Stephanie Call of the Telarus marketing team. Stephanie, you have come up with some great swag, as Amy mentioned, and we've also got some tremendous prizes, not just at the end of all of this, but during the competition as well. You want to talk just a little bit more about what's being offered and how partners can qualify for some of the swag and prizes being offered?
Sure. So a lot of it, is just going to be random. If you're participating in the race, we're going to pull a list and draw for some prizes on the Tuesday calls. Some of it will be specific challenges, like this season in the race. Once you completed 3 different badges, we would send you a gift in the mail. I think those are all going out currently. Maybe some of you have already received them. Some of them are offered by a specific supplier. So if they put in, if you submit a certain amount in deals, or call your channel manager, or have a meeting with someone, then they are offering an item as well. So there's lots of different ways to win and participate, for sure.
I think it's going to be so much fun. And the awards ceremony, that's really the highlight of Partner Summit, where we all get a chance to get together and recognize those who have done so much during the year and achieved so many outstanding, not only sales, but other ways of supporting Telarus and our partners as well. Great speaker. The keynote speaker there is going to be tremendous. I think everybody has heard of our keynote speaker so far, but talk just a little bit more about how that came about and what we're looking forward to from that presentation.
Oh, did we lose Amy?
Amy, did we lose
Sorry,
you there?
I thought that you would ask Stephanie to answer that. Sorry.
Keynote speaker for our awards ceremony.
I met Doc. We engaged with Doc. Probably 6 months ago now, when we were first starting to talk about transformation, and I really loved his story. He's a bartender from Boone, North Carolina. He's a sweet Southern country boy that just felt like his life wasn't amounting to what he wanted it to. He felt like he had more potential and didn't know how to express that. He got involved with an organization, and they sent him over to defer, and he went and built wells and tried to figure out how to repair wells and do all these things. And in the process of it, he found that his life was transformed, and he was being called to do this, full time. And so he's created this organization, and I just love the story. When he came out to our event in Orange County, I loved meeting him. His brother's involved in the organization. His sister-in-law was there with him, helping run the event. We built 100 water filters to be sent off. And what I'd like to do, if we do have some of these watch parties, I would like to be able to send some to some of the smaller groups so that they can have a chance to be able to assemble some of these filters as well. But, great story, great guy, great organization, and I love what they're doing. I mean, who can deny that everybody should have access to clean water? And they're working so hard to make that happen in lots of different ways. I mean, sometimes that means kind of this life straw type filter bag that they have. Other times it means clay pots that have a natural filtration. Other times it means digging wells in the ground and actually tapping natural sources of clean water that were literally right below these people's villages, and they had no idea how to tap into that. And instead they were walking hours each direction, every day to be able to get access to water. And it's interesting to hear the stories about people talking about, how their lives have changed, how they have educational opportunities now because they're not having to send their kids hours each day to go get water. One woman said, I just feel beautiful because I can wash my face. I never had the luxury of having enough clean water where I could just wash my face. So just these great stories that Doc's going to tell us and talk about how, he's kind of worked his way through this journey is going to be fantastic. I'm really excited.
I am as well. Our keynotes have always been such great presenters at these events. So just to be clear, so all of our partners are aware, there is a race to the summit which is going on right now. Partners are earning prizes. We've got a leaderboard going on. We are working toward those big prizes here, which will be announced during this this event, essentially, of the awards ceremony. But then season 2 is going on as well. Which is essentially another set of prizes and awards that will be going on. So not to confuse what's going on right now with what will happen for season 2, which constitutes our partner summit.
Absolutely, Doug. And I would encourage people to join right now, because the things that are in the Race to the Summit right now won't be repeated in season 2. We'll have all fresh content for season 2. So there's some really great content out there that right now that you would be missing if you said, well, I'm just going to wait till next season. Don't do that. Join right now. Go to Telarus.com/Race to the Summit. There's a way that you can join this season and be able to get all this great content. Like Stephanie said, if you participate in 3 events, we'll send you this great mug and a little, COVID care package. So we want to make sure that everybody's getting involved now, and is also then going to go ahead and register for season 2. Our registration process for season 2 is a little bit longer. We ask you a whole bunch more questions because we want to make sure that we're getting you some one-on-ones. We want to make sure that we're knowing what kind of music you like. We want to make sure we get your home address. It's important you give us your address and not a billing address of an office that's closed, because we want that flagged to you so that you can enjoy it.
Well, we have to screen out those entries to make sure Roger Blome isn't entering. He's tried this before.
Exactly.
Stephanie, to you, you've got a couple of fun things you wanted to announce.
Yeah, well, and just to clarify, I put in the chat, if you want to join season 1, go to Telarus.com/race registration. There's a form there to fill out, and then we will immediately send you the click email and link to join the game. If you want to get registered right away so you get the first piece of swag, the smart mouse pad, go to Telarus.com/RTTS2. And just to be clear, some people are already asking when they get the information to join the app. So it is a big process for us to load our team, to load all the content into the app for season 2. So the emails to officially get added to that Click app for season 2 will probably not go out until the first part of August, or right before we start season 2. So please get registered so we have you on the list. We can send you your first item of swag, but just be patient and know that that link is coming later. It will not come right away. So just wanted to clarify that.
I am very excited, and judging from the response we've had from partners today, they are as well. So terrific job in putting all of this together. I'm slightly disappointed we didn't check out going to Bat Cave, North Carolina, but I think this is going to be terrific. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Stephanie, anything else you wanted to do on today's call?
Yeah, we're actually we pulled the list of everyone participating in season 1 currently.
I thought so.
And we're going to give away, I think, 3 $500 prizes. So we're going to spin the wheel for that. Steph, do you want to stop sharing and then I can share my screen? and show the wheel.
Steph, you should be able to pull up your screen and I'll stop mine.
It says I can't while you are sharing.
Okay, 1 second.
This is big time. I didn't even know about this. I mean, other than trying to give away Patrick's car a few years ago here on the call, I don't think we've ever had prizes that big on the Tuesday call.
There we go.
You know, Doug, we did this because we really want to encourage people to not feel like, hey, if I haven't already started, or if I'm not already playing, I don't have any chance to win. You know, you probably don't have any chance to win, you know, the big prize, but there's lots of other opportunities. So we want to, you know, encourage everybody to join and play along with us.
Yeah. Can everyone see my screen and see the wheel?
Oh yeah, this is big time.
All right. We're going to spin for the first winner. And we are just going to
say it again.
Matthew DePaulus. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And we will reach out to these people via email to get in touch with them for their prize. All right, number 2. Is our second winner. So we will be sending those 3 participants a $500 prize.
Fantastic. Congratulations to our winner, Matthew DePaulus, Pat Halliday, and Christopher Casey. Thank you so much for being part of the call today. Stephanie, great job. Amy Bailey, last word to you.
Thank you so much, Doug. Appreciate all your kind words and all your support. And everybody out there, get on to play in the race of the summit. And we're looking forward to awarding a Tesla or $25,000 to one of our leaders on August 12th and doing it again December 2nd. So, you know, can't wait to see all the great stuff you guys are going to do out there.
Fantastic. I can't wait. Telarus Partner Summit, the Race to the Summit Season 2 coming up, should be a great experience for all of our partners. Our thanks today to Amy Bailey and Stephanie Call of Telarus for today's outstanding presentation and discussion and giveaway. And to our special musical guest, Bryce Hayes, whose performance today is already trending on iTunes. We'll do what we can to make that available on the web so you can see the whole thing. Thanks, Bryce, for the effort. And thanks to each of you, our partners and suppliers, for your attendance and participation today. If you have suggestions for our weekly call, please email them to marketing@telarus.com. We'll talk with you again next Tuesday during our first call of 2020A. If you missed my geeky intro and don't understand what that means, phone a friend or drop me a note. Till then, I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus. Be safe and be kind and have a great selling week, everyone.